And then we had another couple days of going all over Japan, and then we watched SAISEGA on the 17th. And SAISEGA, they've got a couple albums, one album, and they have another one coming out. They've been like 3 years, so they're still a pretty new band. And um, it was at the Cyclone, same place as Asterism, but there was about, I wouldn't say packed, but it was like probably capacity, like a lot more people there. And once they started, I realized like why, because uh Regan, who's a singer, is probably one of the most captivating front women I've ever seen on a band. Like, and that's saying a lot because I've seen Psyche many times, and but she was just unreal. And the way it's a very different band. They're heavy. There's definitely just metal elements to it, but there's also some sort of just straight rock moments in the songs. She has a great clean vocal and a fucking brutal guttural fucking growl. She can scream. Like, if you guys are familiar with Fair to Midlands, like her when he goes hard, like on a guttural voice, that's what she sounds like when she sings. It's insane. But the Wakun, the guitarist, does a lot of. He's very technical, super heavy, but he's got a lot of sweep and a lot of like nice vibrato and stuff that you don't really. I didn't really associate with the style of music they're doing, but it was just great to see. Um, uh, Coco, the drummer, she's also awesome. I mean, every member is awesome. Kutsuki, the bass player, is just he's a showman. So the show itself, like Amanda and Elliot they really were into it too. Elliot, he were around in the pit a few times. I did once. I had to because it was just so fun. But yeah, it was something to see. Um, Peter Lim talked about it. He saw him a few times now, and he's talked about her. But yeah, she was just the way she worked the crowd was just really just unique, and it was awesome to see everybody get pumped up. They were at the merch table after the show, and you could get a checky, which is like they take like a little Polaroid picture, and you can pick
Oh
who you want to get
yeah.
a picture with. And it wasn't very much; it's like $14 or something like that, and you can get one. And through I wanted to get a picture with the band, but through the language barrier and people waiting behind me and me not want to hold them up, I just ended up getting one each, one for me and Elliot with a picture of Regan. And
Nice.
and I, I it was time to take the picture, and she, says hello, and I said hello, it's an amazing show. She's like, oh, amazing show, thank you. And then I said, oh, make sure you get a good picture, and it was just they were totally cool. I talked to every member there. They were just really happy to be there, man, and they were taking time for everybody. They came out. I mean, they just came out to kind of mingle. It was pretty
Mm.
awesome.
Gotta love that, man.
Wow.
When they come down to the ground with us novices, right?
Yeah, and although they were like taking money to get pictures, they were still like just willing to talk to people and not like, no, you didn't pay, and we'll talk to you. It's just
So, how was
just
the
super cool.
how was the turnout for that show?
It was pretty. Like I say, it was probably max. Like it was pretty near capacity for that show.
So do you think they have a little bit more of a following than Asterism does in
Yeah,
Japan?
I mean, as far as that goes, I don't know if it was because it was a one man show for them as opposed to Asterism was part of like a four band thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's like the main difference, but
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to see four bands if I only want to see one.
yeah. But the sound, it was too goddamn loud. Like I had earplugs in and I couldn't stand it. I had to go. I walked off to
What?
the side and I was like, it's too fucking loud. So I went off to the
Oh,
side. But where I was standing was there was like the speakers and then the wall, and I could see all three of them right through there. So I was standing there watching
cool.
them, and it sounded great. I'm like, well, this is freaking cool. And then at one point, like Regan's singing, then she looks over, like right at me. I'm like, fucking right on. It just
Nice.
she knew I was there. Like she engaged with everybody at some point. And even if you're like off to the side, she saw somebody was there and made sure to Give Me a Moment. So it's
That's
just
so cool.
yeah.
I need to listen to more SAISEGA.
You do.
Same. I think I've only heard like one song. I think we did one on Patreon, right?
Huh.
Did we?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
that's where I thought I
yeah,
heard
I
it.
think we
but
did.
I-
Yeah. We did.
That's
we did.
what
that
I
was-
did earlier.
That was just the band's part of it.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. The Gaijin guys this year are really trying to up our game in the Japanese music news space, so we really rely on our Patreon supporters and our members over here on YouTube, so thank you so much. So if you guys can help, consider becoming a Patreon supporter or a member, and you also get exclusive group reactions from all of the guys. Stay awesome, everyone. See you in the next one. See you!